Hello and welcome back to the channel. You join me as we embark on day 2 of riding to the Sahara Desert. Now, we arrived here late last night in the pitch black, so I've not really seen any of North Africa yet. So let's get on the road, let's check out what it's all about. But first of all, let's do a few checks. My goal is to prove that you can ride the entire world by motorcycle, taking on each country leg by leg, aiming to store my bike in different locations while needing to fly home, work a full-time job, and of course look after my amazing family. This is my dream, this is my goal, this is my adventure, so let's go. So these are the essential checks that you need to do. First things first, you've got tyres, kick them. You've still got an engine, great. You've still got an extra fuel can, great. The air filter that everyone jokes about has done incredibly, about what, 10 million miles, and it's just been fine. The chain, I greased that before I left. I am just going to check the oil in all seriousness, but generally it's good. And because I've had a chance, I managed to repack my panniers, because when I first get it, it's always a mess because I'm in a rush. So all my weight should be better distributed on the bike, so my front end won't be as light as well today. So Ashworth should ride like a dream. The other thing, just before I hit the road, is about money. What I've done is I've basically got equal to 100 euros of dirham in my wallet. That's like my daily amount. Then I've put about 20 euros worth in each pocket, so if I do get pulled over and I need a bribe, as they say, hopefully I can just give them 10 if not 20, and that will be done and dusted, and obviously not show them the wallet. The rest of my cash is hidden in a pair of very smelly socks tucked in between loads and loads of stuff, so it'll be quite difficult to find anyway. So that's how I'm protecting my money, because I know a few people are going to be going, oh, you're going to get absolutely fraped for cash. Psychic's done exactly the same as well, so we should be good between us. Hopefully as well, he's going to go and top up the SIM card that he paid for that he didn't get any data on, so we might even have data, but we've downloaded Google Maps, so we'll be alright either way. Anyway, let's get back on the road. So we've just pulled down the road because Darren needed fuel, but I managed to fill up just before we got to the port yesterday. But it gives me a quick opportunity, because we've literally just ridden down the road, to show you on the map where we're headed. So we're doing 275 kilometres. We've pre-booked our hotel because of obviously internet issues, what I wanted to do anyway, just to give me an aim, and 275 is a fair distance, especially if we don't know the roads. But we're in obviously Tangier, and we're going to be called Meknes. So that is our distance and our route today. That is saying quicker by 14 minutes, but it's longer. That is adding an extra hour on, because I think it's back roads. Well, we are finally off. We are on their version. Hello. What are you going wrong? Right, we're on their version of a motorway. Well, I'm guessing because it's blue sign. We've just gone through a toll booth. I've collected a ticket. I've been told by Lee, who's bike buddy, that's been here before, do not mention I'm a British lord, otherwise things will happen to me. And I think he's joking, but just in case now, I'm not telling anybody I'm a British lord. So it looks like I might have to actually pay for my tolls. So if that's not true, Lee, you've just cost me a considerable amount of money. But because he said what he said in a very graphic way, that pretty much does remind me not to flaunt it while I'm here, just in case. I can't say what, I wish I could, but I'll be demonetised. Right, we are going to pick up some pace in a minute, and we are going to hack some miles down, mostly I think motorway mainish roads today. One thing I didn't do, and I've lost, is my toothbrush and toothpaste, but I think I might ended up binning them last time for some reason, and deodorant, so I haven't got any of that either. So I need to find a shop somewhere, or a hut somewhere, and buy some of these precious items, because otherwise I'm going to have the breath of 1,000 kebabs. Right, let's get some miles in. Let's get some distance in. Hopefully we can see some more of Africa. So we've done nearly, I reckon, well, maybe 80-90 kilometres already, and my experience is bizarre, but obviously different. I keep having to pinch myself that I'm here. But for instance, we're just bombing along this motorway, and you'll get like a beautiful kind of house, and then like just slightly down the road on the motorway, you'll get this shack with a well that's clearly in use with the buckets. And then you're going along again and you're having obviously these big trucks full of all this stuff, and then suddenly you'll see a donkey that's overfilled with a man leading it and you're still going along, and some really posh cars and stuff are overtaking you. Then there'll be a man just walking along the motorway, and there's nothing around for what looks like miles and miles, and he's just trekking along, just walking in his normal clothes just on the side of the motorway. And then just to top all that off, you'll come to a service station and there'll be a Burger King, there will be a Starbucks. It's just completely different to what we used to, but I keep pinching myself and keep reminding myself that I'm here. So we've pulled over, I've just gone through my first tank of fuel, so I've just had to fill up again. I've sent the sidekick King to go and get me a coffee because that's his job, and I said if not, get me a Red Bull, make it quick, we need to get back on the road. But to be completely honest with you, because the road, it's a toll road that we're obviously on, it's so smooth, it's so good, I'm just hammering the miles down, where I probably even do less miles at the minute than I would if I was in Spain, for example, because it's just a perfect tarmac and hacking down mile after mile after mile. We'll find out what the toll costs when we get there. Oh, and the other thing, literally every couple of kilometres there's a man going along picking up rubbish in a bag, so you don't see any rubbish or anything anywhere, what's nice to see. Anyway, Red Bull or coffee, whatever he brings me back, and we'll do some more mile hacking. I want to get off eventually the motorway, but my big thing is getting to the Sahara and getting some decent chunks out the way, and then once we've done that we'll probably take a different route back. But yeah, bizarre, but it's weird, it's just like pinching yourself, we're in Africa. Cheers, dude, I've missed you so much. Now, just quickly, after I enjoyed that fantastic coffee, now this is a Honda, and as you know, nothing goes wrong with Honda. I might burn some oil because I've got a little engine, but they talk about GS's being absolutely amazing. Let me just spin the camera around and just, that's a BMW. That's a BMW, and it's leaking out, bless him. But his oil level, to be fair, it's not moving a lot, is it? It's
not really, no.
It's doing all right, isn't it?
Right.
Well, I should be taller than you to make it. So, that's better. I'm a lord.
So let's just point out, this has done now nearly 94,000 miles. It's 23 years old, so I think it's entitled to leak a little bit of oil.
No.
Let's see when your bike comes back from around the world. Let's see if it's leaking any oil then, and then maybe you can.
It'll probably come back with another engine, to be fair. But that's all because you've got an oil, a seal.
Do you know what it is?
What's that?
It's because it's so hot, the engine's sweating.
Ah, okay, my engine's air cooled, what stays perfectly cool,
Well,
doesn't sweat.
As well, but
yours is air cooled, but yours
it's sweating a bit. That's what it is.
Just needs a bit of sweat. Is that like your armpits?
Yeah.
Because I'm not sweating at all. Are you hot?
It's warm, isn't it?
It's just right, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Anyway, shall we finally get back on the road? Well, we've just come off of like the motorway style road, the toll roads, for the first time. And as I come off, there's like kids trying to sell stuff, and I was trying to do a crossing and they run over to you. And literally, this could be paranoia, but I was like, no, and he went to grab, and I think he went to try to grab my smelly old boot. I was like, get off! But look at the difference. Look at the rubbish on the side of the road. It's just, compared to obviously what you're paying for, and that cost us 70, I think it was 70, I can't remember what the money's called now. I'm going to call it Mora, whatever it was. Cost 70, it was about 7-ish euros. But it's just the rubbish and the extreme difference. It's just instantly like bump, it's in your face. Just look, just plastic everywhere, and we saw lots of plastic in the forest and things earlier just past the side of the road. What a shame seeing which rubbish that's been dumped. But this is now our experience of being off that nicely tarmac road, and to be fair, this is bumpy and a bit, only been on it for a couple of minutes, but it's alright, it's not bad. To be fair, the road surface at the minute is not too bad. How long have we gone here? 23 kilometres at least on here currently, but we are flying, like seriously flying today, doing some big kilometres. I'm really impressed. and I'm naturally sort of got used to riding Ashworth again, obviously back to feeling like I'm back at home riding this bike and getting all attached again. Like I miss it and I get excited to see it, and I go, oh, this feels a bit ropey, and then I just go back to falling in love with this bike every single time. Right, let's see what happens next, shall we? But we are cruising. We are cruising. Well, we are still hammering miles because there has been nowhere to stop. We came off the road, there was police and a bit I probably would have pulled into. It's put us back onto another like toll road because obviously we're hacking miles, like I said today. But the thing of it is, my fuel light's been flashing for a long time, and there's been no petrol station. So I'm now at the point where it's like going, come on, let's find a petrol station. Now I'm fine because I've got 3 litres in my backup tank, so regardless I can fill up the tank if we sort of run out of fuel on the side of the road. So I'm not panicking. I'd just rather keep that as backup fuel and fill up my tank instead of stopping in, to be quite honest, scorching heat on the side of a motorway trying to fill it up. So fingers crossed. Flash, look, flash, like the flashing light of doom. Flash, flash, flash. I will get you fuel, Ashworth. Don't die on me. You've probably just done about 20k on that flashing light. Come on, baby, keep going, keep going. We've been going a long way. It's 10 kilometers for fuel. 10 kilometers it says for fuel. I don't know if this has got 10 kilometers in it. I really don't know if this has got 10 kilometers in it. Come on, we're almost there. Come on, I can see it in the distance around this bend. Come on, Ashworth. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's get you some love juice. Come on, baby. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. You deserve this. I'm aching as well. This bike must be, well, it's doing well, innit? Let's fill it up. Oh. You fill it up? Full? Full? Yeah, full, please.
Oh, please. Thank you.
50. How much are these? Is that 10? Yes. Thank you. I got it. Well, there was some bum clenching moments there, and we've actually gone a lot further than I wanted to take a break, so I definitely need it. Now, interestingly, I thought I'd struggle, and I suppose we might struggle the further south we head through. That's the psychic being an absolute bell end as per usual. And but anyway, we've got proper full-on tuna onion sandwich thingy. Looks nice, and I need it. Did you think I was going to run out of fuel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you pointed
that was flashing for like, I reckon like 40 kilometres.
I know when you were pointing at it ages ago, I thought he's not going to be far off, because mine was getting low as well, really low.
Was it?
Yeah, really low.
Oh, so we filled up at the same sort of time.
You've had an extra tank.
Oh yeah, I've had extra. That makes sense then. Yeah. Cool. Eat this. We're only got about 80 kilometres to go, I think, but I'm feeling quite knackered now. Anyway, some food. Well, we've just arrived at the hotel in McNess, that's the Fijial Hotel. Not that any of that matters, because I'll show you exactly where we've come to on the map, but it turns out that they have Helmet Head on every YouTube channel in the internet. Well, I switched this on and it just appeared and it was already there, and I was like, they knew I was coming. Not just that. Now, I didn't book this hotel because I paid for yesterday's hotel, and Darren went, I'll sort the hotel out for today. I was like, fantastic. And I was expecting to stay in a hut or a wooden shack somewhere on the side of the road, and I kept saying to me, it better be nice. So let me give you a tour. I think this has cost him about £30 to £35 a night. So again, a really nice spacious room, a big bed, a massive telly that I say nobody watches unless they're watching Helmet Head, somewhere to edit, telephone just in case I need some assistance during the night to bring me coffee, little lounge area, air conditioning. I'm just telling you, air conditioning is the most important thing in the world when you're in a country that's boiling hot. Of course, loads of space, the best looking lord in the entire world. And a reasonably decent toilet, and they've got toilet roll again, so maybe I've got Africa wrong, maybe they do wipe their bottoms. And of course, a lovely shower for the morning, I'm going to need that. But what makes me laugh the most is, when we booked in, the lady said we have one room with a balcony and one room without, and Darren's paying, and I instantly went, excuse me, I'm the lord, I'm getting the one with the balcony. And he was like, I'm paying for this, you're not doing it. And she looked at us both again. And then she said to Darren he was getting a balcony, but kind of gave me this little bit of a wink. What means, ladies and gentlemen, a lord has the balcony. What is, to be fair, true. Very true. I mean, don't get me wrong, the look of we've got down here, we have a graveyard. And then down here we have some kind of distribution centre and a main road. But, at least I get the balcony that, you know, is official because I am a lord, and that's what matters. So I need to go and find a toothbrush and toothpaste because I'm yet to clean my teeth since yesterday and I feel disgusting. We have asked, it might be a bit of a walk away. Now, Paul, if you've not seen the other episode, Paul that's been travelling around with me quite a lot, I lent him my Africa Twin, told him he had 2 days to get to me. He set off what has like 1,700 miles to do. And it was a struggle. He was riding through the night example. I told him not to push it too far, but he ended up having a blowout early in the morning yesterday on my Honda Africa Twin. I've lent him my bike, and he's sorted that out. He's got the tyre put on, and he's still heading towards us. But I last check in with him because we've not really got any internet going. Darren's managed to sort his SIM card out, but I haven't. So the last contact I had from him was via Darren earlier today, and we think he still has some like 600 kilometres to go to get to the port, I think. So I don't know where he is now. I hope he's all right. Please go and check his channel, make sure he's all right for me. Go and have a look at what he's chucked out, because I'm really hoping it's all choked up because I'm missing him. I'm really hoping though that he's going to actually make it and catch us up by tomorrow. But we've done like 300 odd kilometres today. So if he gets there tonight, where we were yesterday, and we do another 300+ kilometres, he'll probably have another 600-700 kilometre day to go. But to be fair, the Africa Twin, it will hammer it. It's more Paul I'm concerned about, because honestly, go and check out his channel. He must be absolutely exhausted. He went through quite a lot. Right, I'm going to go and take you on a tour and see if we can somehow find some toothbrush, because there seems to be no shops. And I've been told something about a market, so there could be some haggling going on just for some toothpaste. Oh, and some deodorant. I don't just have bad breath, I actually stink as well. Let me go and rectify that. Let's go and see what this is like, because Africa, I mean, Morocco so far, it's just bananas is how I can explain it. Bananas with all the stuff that we saw and going on the road, and there's police pulling people over everywhere, and they drive like nutters, but it's absolutely beautiful. So let's just go and see what it's like to go and get some toothpaste. It's nice, isn't it?
Nice and sunny.
I don't think you'll be able to hear it as well.
Busy.
I'd say it's definitely it's a town or a city.
I think it's a city.
We think.
Yeah, it's got a bit in there.
There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Very busy.
A lot going on.
Well, which way are we going?
I don't know which way. I asked you to Google where we need to go, because you're the only one with the internet.
You were on the internet there, back at the hotel.
Well, that's different now, we're out. And he said, it's this way.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I went, let's just go this way.
There you go, this way.
I didn't say I knew where I was going.
Just put this way there, and we'll just follow him. The sun is in our eyes. Anyway, look at it. It's all a bit Africa, I suppose. Well, we've got toothpaste and 2 toothbrushes, one for me to take home and one for me to leave just in case, actually. 2 basically. I've got 2 toothbrushes and toothpaste. I've just paid, I don't know, £5 I reckon in English for 2 toothbrushes and toothpaste off a market stall, so I reckon I'll be alright, don't you?
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Be alright. But yeah, and he's just been abused and molested by a load of people on his Facebook page. That was interesting. But yeah, it's different, isn't it?
It definitely is. Definitely is.
Can we? Do you think we can possibly find a beer anywhere?
No, not around here. But maybe if we're looking at the hotel.
That's our. It's got to be our next plan, isn't it? Well, he's like, I'm not bothered. I'm like, I want non-alcoholic beer. What's wrong with you? Yeah, no, it's nice. You mean you should bargain for some nuts?
Nuts? Why?
Yeah, well, there's nuts up here. Look, up here, and he should bargain for some nuts. You ready? Go on.
No, I'm not buying nuts.
He doesn't want to buy nuts. It's a shame.
Allez.
Hello.
Monsieur.
Au revoir. See, I speak fluent French. That means I speak French and Moroccan now, because they speak French.
Mobiletti, I think.
And what country is that from?
It's French, isn't it?
And which year is it?
No, it's probably, I'd guess it's 60s and 70s.
Who's the last owner?
Francois Jabou.
Ah, nice. Well, I've got to say, it's like, I feel like they all know us. Like, well, they must be watching us, because so far we've had a lot of hellos and come over and say hi and what's your Instagram? Obviously for you, because I've got mine already. We've got nothing to do with the fly going down my throat. And I just think, like, I mean, they even get loads of like ladies out in the streets just for our arrival. It's lovely. Obviously, I have to say no. But generally, yeah, I think they all know us. Well, they must do, because they keep calling our names. But it's just, I mean, look how different, but cool. I don't know, like we're proper tourists. You know, when you get the ones I'm not going to say with the eyes and the camera, it goes ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Well, that's what he keeps doing. Oh, look, building, take photo. But yeah, look, now we're going to someone's house and estate. I think we need to. We're going this way. We're on we've got toothpaste.
Yeah.
And then, but it's cool. There's lots of like, I don't know, lots of everything. Lots of shampoo. Imagine if I was a tour guide. Hello and welcome to Morocco. And what you've got is shampoo, Fanta, buy overpriced toothpaste off a market stall that's probably out of date, and random little cool scooter bike shops. So we're just about to walk past another one that's like, literally, they're all over the place, like the little scooter and little bike repair shops that guarantee if my bike broke down, within about 2 minutes, a man will come out with a hammer, he'll hit it, he'll bend a bit of metal and it will run again. Take it to the psychic, it leaks oil for weeks, doesn't it?
I'm not saying anything like that.
Well, we've just come to the hotel bar restaurant. We just asked for a beer, and we got told they don't do beer, but they can take us to a place. So we're having a juice instead. So me and the psychic, he's having something with avocado in. I think I'm having something with strawberries in. So we've got a juice coming. Do you know what he's saying? Do you want me to translate? What he's saying?
What I'm saying?
He's saying, Lord Helmet Head and Psychic Solar have arrived. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
He's going, yay! See? Told you, they know we are. This is the moment you think you've ordered a drink and you've ordered a fruit salad.
his glasses next to him, didn't they?
It's me. He's turning it right out.
Well, we have literally walked away after having a fruit cocktail and a coffee and the whole place watching my episodes, and because we can't get a beer, should we go for a walk before we eat, because we feel like we've got nothing to do. This is how independent we are on beer. He's not as bothered as me, but I like my non-alcoholic beer. Now, tomorrow's the big day, because tomorrow we've already booked a hotel in
The Atlas Mountains.
Yes, the Atlas Mountains, what means it should get more open, be more exciting. So I can't wait for then. So I'm just going to let the video end here, because obviously we're walking down somewhere in Africa, and tomorrow's going to be an awesome day. But this is different, very different, but what an experience. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow in basically getting to the Atlas Mountains, and then we're only one day from the Sahara. So see you tomorrow for a crazy ride. Say bye-bye.
Goodbye.
This adventure is supported by Ashworth Automotive in Weston-super-Mare, the #1 garage keeping you and Helmet Head on the road.